what are the steps necessary to create a roster?
What are the steps?
This was actually asked to me by one of our YouTube subscribers.
What
So
are the
this should be good.
Nigga, you go talk to women. Put their ass on the roster. What the fuck you talking about?
What are the steps necessary to create a roster?
Hey, baby, look. Hey, look, baby.
So what's the thought process that goes into building a roster?
Hey, look, baby. Hey, look. We ain't look. I ain't looking for no girlfriend right now. When you see me out with somebody, don't be acting a fool. We can do what we do, but you know. And you tell all of them that, and you build your roster up like that. What the fuck is you talking about? You don't want to do that?
I think you have to know yourself first. You got to understand that you are not ready. You got to be known that you're not ready for a relationship. Don't try to create a roster.
Yes.
And you trying to love every single girl you come in contact with.
Exactly.
Right.
That's how you fuck up and become toxic and get into all this other bullshit that you get into.
Had these women
You know what I'm
fighting
saying?
over you
You
and
gotta
all that
know
shit.
that you don't want a relationship. That
Exactly.
you just trying to, live your life, get whatever you got to do, get together, and that's how you start building.
And
your
don't lie about nothing.
Oh man,
keep
preach.
it 100.
Don't
Preach.
lie. The moment you start lying, bro, that tells her you love her, bro. And you tripping.
Don't lie about
If you ain't ready, my nigga, just keep it out. No matter what. No matter if it's the harsh truth, my nigga, she don't want to hear that shit, my nigga, you know what this is.
And if you lose it, you lose it.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to keep 100 from the jump.
When-
Hey,
hey.
that just ain't the one.
When one head falls, two head takes in place. That's how you gotta always think, baby.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, what you think?
So what was the question again?
Like, what is your thought process when you go into putting your roster together?
And build your roster on your level.
I'm just
the
be trying to
ground.
love all of them, dog. Baby, I love you. I love everybody.
off,
I love everybody.
Don't build a
off.
roster off a level that you can't handle.
First
Put it that
off.
way.
Yeah, that's true too.
First off, yes, I do love all my women.
We know.
I love all of them. I love all of y'all.
That's why all of them can move in a week.
It's all about women. Oh my God.
All of them can move in a week. We good.
No, when it comes to creating a roster, first off, you have to know you're not ready for a relationship. I mean, that's what it is. First off, and then it's like, do you even need a roster? And sometimes with me, it just happens.
Go ahead, tell on yourself.
You know
Tell
what I'm
on
saying?
yourself.
It just happens. So like you could just be conversing with a couple, and then
So do your women know they are part of the roster?
their oldest is single.
No. That ain't what I asked. Don't.
This nigga ain't keeping it 100 with a
Yes,
woman.
I am. Otis is single, so there's a possibility that you could be. I'm not, but I'm not about to say, oh yeah, you number 5.
No, you ain't gotta say 5. You ain't
what number you on, Ross?
No,
5.
Out of 10,
I don't have
you number 6 right now.
Nah. Do they know you
for the
talk to other
listeners-
women?
For the
That's what
listeners, I don't have a roster.
Do they know you talk to other women?
Yes,
Okay, that's the roster. They ain't gotta know they place.
I don't have a roster.
Oh my God!
There you
Here
go.
This
I have-
is the
I have-
toxic nigga in the
I
group
have
right
friends.
here. This is the
I have
toxic nigga in the
friends
group
that
right here.
we have great conversations, and we may hang out
Time to time, you eat
sometimes.
that pussy and that booty.
From time to time, I might eat that pussy.
No, you might eat that booty too.
Depending on who it is.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, man,
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna keep it a
God.
stack.
I'ma keep it a
Keep
stack.
stack on him.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what
Okay,
I'm
back
saying?
to the
Nothing to lie about.
question. To the question at hand. What's the thought process that goes into putting together your roster?
So really, the thought process is almost like, it's like, what do I like? What do I like with this person? So one person can have great conversation. One person is just strictly for sex. One person you can hang out with, like with the boys, or y'all go out together. I mean, for the most part, like everybody kind of serve their own purpose.
One is
And
the
then
food.
in
One is
that-
the phone bill.
In that, shout out to them, free lunches and all
Shout
that.
out to the women that be paying.
Shout out to the women that
Shout
don't
out,
mind
bro.
paying.
Y'all don't get enough love and
women
respect.
that don't mind spending,
Shout
bro.
out to y'all.
Get
Y'all
rid of
don't
that
get enough.
nag and
That's
get
real.
with this guy.
She say if you stop fucking with the help and come fuck with the wealth.
That's real rap.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you got that, man, you good. You good.
Yeah, you just. I mean, it's almost like for me, it was just dating different women, kind of seeing how women work, because literally every woman is different. Every woman has something that different that you have to cater to, something that they have interest in. It's totally different. So for me, it was dating a few women at a time, whatever, just getting to learn them and learn women as a whole, so that when I am ready to date someone, I can mentally, I kind of, for the most part, I feel like I have a understanding of how they work.
My thought process when it goes into putting together a roster, I think There is no thought process. I think it just kind of happens by accident. Like when you start talking to certain chicks, you will realize, okay, this is her strengths, this is her weaknesses. Does she qualify to be my girlfriend? No, but I do like certain things about her. So I'm gonna stash her to the side and I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna talk to another chick. Okay, well, okay, I like this about her, but she's missing this, so she can be my girl. So I'm gonna stash her to the side. And before you know it, you got 5, 6 chicks that you're talking to at one time. None of them have all the attributes to be your girl, so you just all of a sudden have a roster. Now, when you finally do meet a woman that meets most of your standards, I think, because that's what you got to do first. Like, you got to set your standard table first. What do I need in a woman, right? And come up with you about maybe 10 things that you need in a woman, or enough for her to be your actual girlfriend. You feel me? And then you start talking to chicks after that and realize how they measure up to that standard table. And again, once you get to about 5 or 6, you be like, damn, all of them is cool. All of them serve a purpose. Just like O said, I got a chick that cooks well. I got a chick that's a conversationalist. I got a chick that's like real good in business, so she can put me on game in that regard. You know what I'm saying? I got, like, it's every one of them serves a different role until you run into the one that meets most of what your standard table says. And then and you put her in a totally different category than them. You know what I'm saying? But until you get there, you need to have a running roster of about, some people say 3 to 4. I say, 4 to 5. Because in this era, chicks is, they got ADHD. They out here with it.
Man,
like if you don't text them.
In this era, you need at least 15, man. The shit's so quick, man. Social media moves so fast, my nigga. You can lose one in 1 second and gain 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you need
that's too much. That's too much work, though,
15
bro.
women, bro.
I can't imagine talking to 15 women.
15.
You gotta talk to all of them at one time,
Bro,
That's
it's
crazy.
hard talking to 5.
That's
honestly, because they
Cause you
all
be
want
trying to
text
give them
you.
your time.
Nah, they be wanting your time. It ain't got nothing to do with it. You can
Ignore
say,
them.
and then they gonna hit you up later, like, why you not texting me back, or what? Like,
Baby,
all
you
women,
know from the go, we
women
wasn't
need
nothing.
attention.
Quick question.
Period.
Quick question. Has a chick ever graduated from your roster to being your main girl?
No.
Yeah. Doesn't it happen with almost every guy? Every guy has to have a roster start out to see what woman he wants, right?
Yeah,
I
but
would
at the
say
same
yeah.
time,
So
though,
she
a
has
lot
to
of them.
graduate. You don't just have a whole roster and then find a girl that out of nowhere and say, "Oh, I'm gonna make that girl my."
Yes, you do.
But see that again,
That's what happens.
That's
a lot
why I
of times.
disagree.
That's what happens a lot
So
of
you
times.
have
why I
you have
disagree.
a roster of girls that you've been talking to for months,
And then you
Right.
draft
And
a
then
Jordan.
You meet a
draft
girl,
a Jordan, and you
hold on. You meet a girl out of nowhere one day, and one day you say, "Hey, that's my one." No, that girl that you met that one day was added to the roster still.
She was added to the roster, but
You
she
just
number
gave-
one.
you
She
gave-
already
you gave her more
catapulted
time,
herself.
but she was still on the roster.
Yeah, but
But see, but wait, let me explain, because that right
you
there
can still-
contradicts what we said in episodes past. We said that a man can determine what category we putting you in. It's 1 or 2 categories. It's the potential category. It's the we just fucking category. Everybody that's on your roster, they're in the we just fucking category.
No.
Now, when you meet one woman
no,
and you put her in that potential category, she's in she's in a category of her own.
so you have your potential women in a potential
It's
category too?
it's the roster. You have your potential and you're fucking in the same roster. You have your potential and who you're fucking.
Oh,
with.
nah.
Because in your potential, in your roster, you got the people that you're conversating with. You got the ones that you're fucking with, and the ones that you're just cool with. You're not fucking with the one you're cool with, right? But she can still graduate to be I have a good conversation with her. She can graduate to be okay. I got the chance to fuck with her. She has good sex.
But wait.
And then you don't meet a girl out of
That's
nowhere
true.
and say she has everything for me. You still
Yeah.
talk to her for at least a month or 2 months before you say, "Hey,
That's true.
No.
this is the one for
That's
me."
true.
I know early.
You don't-
I don't agree with that.
Nah,
I don't
man,
agree with that.
Ain't no way in the world.
I know early.
It's no way in the world you meet a girl in less in a week and you say, "Hey, I'm gonna make this girl my girl."
That's right.
in
You may
2
not
weeks.
you may not say I'm gonna make her my girl, but at the same time you can say she has the best potential to be my girl.
Right.
But still, she's still in that roster because even if
She's still on the roster.
you're talking to her and you're still talking to 4 other girls,
Because,
that is a roster.
What if her attitude switch up after that week? Then where she go? Exactly. She's on the roster.
is a roster.
So she is on the roster. It's
That is
just
a roster.
like you said, she at the top of the
She
list.
at the top of the list.
But okay,
She's
okay,
on.
I
All
would say
right,
this.
let's say she's on proven ground.
I'll say this. Okay.
Let's
so
say she's on proven ground.
y'all have a valid point. But I feel like there's a huge separation though. Like if you want to say she on the roster, okay, cool. But it's like she's one and she takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No.
She takes up all the spots and then it's the rest of them come. That's how
My thing is this, right? And the reason I say that she's not on the roster because all those chicks that are on your roster, when you run into that one that has serious potential, when she call,
you answer.
it's fuck everybody else.
Okay, but look,
Immediately, when she texts, it's fuck everybody
all right,
else.
so before
That's
before
cool.
you put a girl on your roster, right before when you
Right.
first meet them, before they open their mouth, you don't know what category they're gonna be.
Correct.
In. So they could have been that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you ain't gonna know that until you talking to them.
That's
for
what I'm saying.
2 or 3
For
weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
I don't even need-
I don't need that long.
I don't need that long.
I got a theory. A 30-minute conversation to tell you what category to put it in.
For real.
She got potential or is no, fuck that. We just smashing. That's a fact. Like, it's no way around that.
I don't believe that. I believe you put every girl that you talk to, you are not, if you're saying that a girl that you meet, that she is put outside a roster, that means you don't even need a roster no more. Every girl, once you meet her, that means you're not talking to no girl after that at all.
I mean,
You didn't cut everything off for her because what we said before time. We said once we meet the girl that has every quality that we need, we're cutting everything off.
Exactly.
And when you meet her, you're not cutting everything off for her.
Right,
You're gonna
you're gonna decrease the communication with them.
No, you don't. We said beforehand. Once you meet that girl, you're cutting everything off for her.
Okay, but let's
I ain't
be
never
honest.
said that though.
Let's be honest.
I
though.
said that because sometimes we'll meet that perfect girl and we not ready. That's just a fact. But again, that don't mean she on our roster. That means like she's in another category.
That's it.
Our roster is chicks that we just
but we saying
eh.
she started off on the roster just like every other one.
I don't agree.
But the other women just didn't have that
enough
it
to
factor.
put them over the top.
They didn't have the it factor
Right.
to put them off the roster. Her, maybe in that week, like you say,
Right.
catapulted herself off the roster into this could possibly be something. She's in proving ground, right?
Right.
Because it's proving ground and girlfriend. That's what it is. Proving ground, girlfriend.
That's true.
If your ass don't make it to proving ground, you're always on the roster. You'll never make it to proving ground, girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't have XYZ of the 10 steps that I need.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So bam, once she graduates from the roster, you know what I'm saying? It may take, like you say, a week,
Right.
maybe 2 for niggas like us, 3, 4 weeks. You know, once she makes it off there, all right, you proving ground. So we talking to you the most. Everybody else, we done slowed down on. We not kicking it with the fool girl no more. You know what I'm saying? We not kicking it with the one that's gonna pay for some shit. We not kicking with all that. You know what I'm saying? We may still be chilling with the one that we know we comfortable around as far as the one we can go out with, cool with, and shit like that until the proving ground. When after she makes it proving ground, it may take her a month. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to let all your hoes off your train.
Okay, so it sounds like we don't disagree on ideology. We disagree on timing.
I disagree.
You disagree on
I
ideology?
disagree on the part that y'all saying that she is never on that the girl that you want for sure has never been on your roster.
Yeah,
That's
because
what y'all
everybody
saying.
starts off there.
Because we
Everybody
don't-
starts off there.
So I'm
There's
saying
no way
I don't look at her as being on a roster.
Right.
She's in a totally separate category by herself.
We saying after she makes it off the roster, you looking at it like she was never on the roster, which technically she was and wasn't. Because in that week you don't know. In that week or 2 weeks you don't know.
But if you talking to her and y'all have great convo and you like, damn, like she cause you know immediately.
I agree.
They separate themselves, bro. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
They can't, but you don't know how people can separate themselves by conversation and talk about the shit they do. But you don't know how they move until you see them for at least a month of how they are moving. People can tell you anything in their life. They can tell you, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm making this money.
Yep.
But you still got to see, I know for us, we still got to see how they move.
True.
Sure.
We still got to see how they,
And I think-
and that's going to take at least a month. It's not going to take a
being
week.
around.
But I
It's
think,
gonna take a being around.
but I think that's when they're already in the proven. I think they kind of skip the roster and they go to the proven stage.
Look.
On the
Technically, I understand.
Before the girlfriend.
Technically, they did skip the roster, but they was there for a day or 2.
Oh yeah,
They was there.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, for me,
They
yeah,
was there
I
for a
would
day
agree.
or 2 because you didn't know which way she was gonna swing. You didn't
Quick
know
que-
if she was gonna bury Bonds or she, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know.
Quick question. If again, I'm glad you brought that up because then he just made my point for me. An NBA team, if a nigga sign a 10-day contract, is he gonna be on? When you Google that roster 10 years later, is he gonna be on the roster? He signed a 10-day contract, didn't make it, got cut. Is he gonna be on that roster when you Google it 5 years later, 10 years later?
If he signed a contract, he
Yeah.
signed a contract to be on the roster.
Right.
Yeah.
He signed a 10-day.
Was he on the
He
roster?
on the roster
still?
though.
when you look at that roster later,
is he on the roster for 10 days?
If he not on the roster at the end of the season, he was never on the roster.
Nah, he was on the roster. He
That's
get
a
a
fact.
ring. He get
That's a
ring.
fact.
I swear to God, he get a ring.
You got to play a certain
No,
amount
he
of games.
don't.
You got to play a certain amount of
If a
games.
nigga sign a 10 day, he not getting.
No. You say all right.
Time out.
You got to play a certain amount of games.
If he signed a 10-day contract,
That's what I'm saying.
if he signed a 10-day contract,
Right.
to be on the team
And get cut
the
on
roster.
day
He's
10.
still on the
Get cut,
roster.
and then cut. He's not on the roster anymore. But if you're using that example, that means the girl that you said was the one, you're not talking to her no more. She's done. She's not on the roster. You're not talking to her no more. She doesn't even have association with your team.
Exactly.
She wasn't the
No.
one.
Exactly.
No,
You
no,
can't
no,
play
no.
the double-edged sword
Correct.
now.
Correct.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
no,
'Cause
no, it's not
from your
true.
standards,
Let me know.
From
Let me
your
know.
standards, it's either you gonna be a proving ground or your ass is cut. You know what I'm saying? That's what you saying.
No.
That's what you saying.
No. What? No. My point was this, right? Is that she was never on our roster. Like my roster, my idea of a roster or chicks
Yeah.
that are just options is not going nowhere.
Okay.
She was never on the roster.
Okay.
She was in
I feel
another
it.
category.
Okay, so with
It's
the
still a
10-day
trial and
contract,
error stage.
okay,
It's trial and error
with the
stage.
10-day contract, you
Right.
in trial and error stage. You get what I'm saying?
But you ain't on the roster.
No. You on the roster, but you not on the roster. You will.
You suited up. You suited up. You in the locker room.
Man, we got to disagree. We got to agree to disagree on
She on
this.
practice squad.
Nah, because you got to realize he not cut yet. In them 10 days, he not cut. So when he say when a nigga asks him what team you play for, he's saying a team.
Right.
Still like-
but,
So
but
he
at
on
the
that
end of the
roster.
season,
and then
at
when
the
they
end of
pull
the
it up,
season,
if they win a ring, he get one
not,
too.
he not getting one.
Okay.
You gotta
So,
play
okay,
a certain
so let me know
amount of
this. You
games to
say
get the ring.
if 10 days, okay, say she cut or the person is cut.
Right.
He's never on the roster.
Right.
Count.
Okay, and that means, in my thought process is that she's not the one for you anymore, right?
No.
She's
no.
still the one for you.
No, what I'm saying is she's not on the roster with the rest of the options.
Where's she at then?
She's in another category. She's in
Where
another
did she
league.
go?
Man, we're gonna have to agree to
On
disagree.
this
dog.
contract,
I ain't trying to hear that.
on this
dog.
10-day contract, what was the option? Like what was this? Like,
I mean,
where did she go to?
Again, I'm just saying that she's separate from the roster. Is what I'm saying. I feel like the roster is a group of chicks that ain't going nowhere.
She's not in the team picture.
Right.
The 10-day contract is not
It's
going to
not-
be in
that's
the
a
team
fact.
picture.
That's a
But,
fact.
period.
but the paperwork, if we keep it in the paperwork say you was on the team.
Man, ain't
All
no.
right, man, we gotta agree to disagree. on that.
Ain't no way that y'all done never like say for sure I'm gonna be with this girl that you ain't talked to for at least a month and had a good conversation with. There's
Bro, I
no
ain't
way
trying
that
to
she
hear
wasn't
that,
on the
bro.
roster, that you wasn't hitting another girl at the same time, talking to another girl at the same time,
Exactly.
going on a date with another girl at the same
Exactly.
time, and saying, okay, I still like this girl a lot. She has a lot of qualities that I like,
Exactly.
but I'm still hitting this girl,
Like I said,
having conversation with this girl.
I'm not.
doing this with this
I'm
girl.
not disagreeing with what you're saying, but I think it's
She
just
is
the
on a
approach.
roster.
The
She
approach.
on the roster.
She's at number one spot.
We're not looking at it as a roster. I think that's what it is.
Oh,
we
man.
don't see
All
it
right,
as a roster.
We're gonna agree to this.
Because like we said,
gotta
it's a totally separate
I'm
category.
getting sick of you niggas.
Nah,
man.
you
It's a totally separate category.
You're making unicorns and butterflies right now.
Okay.
Next question.
Next question. What are some legit first date questions to ask?
Don't
the
ass
fuck?
move. You do.
That's the number one question.
knew it was coming.
Before you even ask her name, hey, what do you do for a living? That's what
Before you even ask her name.
Damn.
Because hey, women lie about their name all the time, man. You need to ask what she do for a living. If she say something that requires a badge, you need to ask for that badge, fam. You need to make sure, double check.
My first question I'm asking is, what do you see out of this? What are you looking for? That way we can put on the table what each other's looking for. If you look for a relationship, and I say, hey, I'm just looking for sex, have a good time,
Yeah.
somebody I conversate with,
Yeah,
then we obviously not on the same field.
Exactly.
We can go ahead and move apart from that.
Right.
exactly.
Now, if I say I'm only looking for sex, you say relationship, and you still agree with that, what I said earlier.
That ain't got nothing to do with
you tell
me.
me you hungry, and all you want is a hamburger, and I say, oh, I always got a pizza, and you still eat a slice of my pizza, that ain't my fault.
They ain't got nothing to do
And
with
then
it.
he wonder why they call him toxic. He wonder why
That
they call
ain't
him
my
toxic,
fault.
man.
But yeah, the questions you need to be asking is what she do for a living, how she living. Goddamn me. If you ain't got no kids, you need to ask if she got kids. Even if you do got kids, you need to know. You need to know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You need to know. You know what I'm saying? If you looking at this woman like, damn, you know what I'm saying, I could possibly be with her within that first date, you need to ask some more questions like, hey, You know what I'm saying? How was your upbringing and all this shit here? You need to get her comfortable so you can ask some comfortable questions and she gonna give you the real.
Don't be asking about no damn moon signs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't do that
Ask
shit.
the uncomfortable
Don't do
questions
that
that
shit.
even make you uncomfortable sometimes.
Right.
Because the
There we
same
go.
shit that you want to know that you're kind of scared to know, she want to know the same exact
Exactly.
stuff.
I
agree.
Y'all got to be on the same.
Exactly. All
At this
the
day and age,
uncomfortable
you gotta
shit,
be on the same
especially if you
page,
knock
man.
it out early, my nigga. Y'all have fun all throughout.
Straight up.
Yeah, y'all open and honest with each other. Hey, that's what we doing.
Open the floor up, make it as I say open the floor up, make it as comfortable as possible.
Exactly.
Just have open dialogue because at the end of the day, even if y'all don't jail, like she'll still have your respect at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So if y'all just have open dialogue, straight communication, this is what it is, this is what I want. Find out what she wants.
And for the fellas,
and move on from there.
if she respects you, boy, you still gonna get that
you
pussy.
still gonna get it.
So you gotta realize.
Okay, so what's the first question you asking, Otis? Right now, first question. Question number 1.
Damn.
I'm like yours. I'm gonna ask yours. Like, what are you looking for? Like, what are you honestly? I want to know what you're looking for.
Okay.
Or you want some dick? Do you want to date? Do you want to hang out? Like, if you want all of it, tell me. Like, I need to know.
Okay, she
black and
says
white.
that I'm looking for something serious. I done had a lot of dudes in my life and it went wrong. You know, I'm just looking for somebody that's like really committed to me and trying to take this thing to the next level. How do you respond?
What's your next answer?
As of today,
What's your answer right now?
I'm not the one for you. That's what you look for.
Because I got too many hoes, man. I'm
I
just
didn't
gonna
say
tell
that.
you.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Nigga say,
Okay,
baby,
B.
I got
I
15.
try to hope he don't.
What's your first question?
My first question, we diving right again. I'm
Question
big
number
on,
one.
Question number 1, I'm big on accountability. My first question is gonna be, okay, in your last relationship, what part did you play in it going wrong? I want to know, like,
Honestly.
that's gonna let me gauge your accountability level. Right now, a chick that ain't accountable, she goes, "Oh, I ain't do nothing. This nigga cheated on me, did this, da 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 da," and then that's gonna make me put you in the just smashing category, right? Now, if it's a chick that's accountable, she's gonna say, "Well, yeah, you know, my last dude wasn't really shit, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of knew that initially, but I liked him. He had potential, so I rolled the dice on it, and it went left."
And I wasn't shitting either.
Oh, that too. Either way, but it's accountability taken. That's gonna be like my first rule of thumb. Like I want to see, like, because, like, let's be honest, a lot of women are just not realistic in why they past relationships went wrong. If we're gonna keep it a buck, a dude cheating is just the symptoms,
Yeah.
but the root is what they don't be wanting to get into.
Yeah.
The root being that you started slacking. The root being that you got with him and was showcasing him something different in the talking stage than you was willing to keep up when y'all got serious.
Or you made the situation stressful and all this shit here.
That too.
On that man back about certain dumbass shit that y'all met on and all. Yeah, I feel that.
Right. Or in your last relationship, you didn't heal from it before you jumped into this one. So he got to deal with baggage of shit that he had nothing to do with, which is what a lot of men are forced to deal with. Like, women really expect us to come into the relationship and, like, get them mentally up, boost their morale, boost their ego enough to be with us. That's not our fucking job. I mean, if we're gonna be honest, it's not. Like, our job, because put the shoe on us. Our job is to, okay, accept what went wrong in the past relationship, learn from it, heal from it, and then come into this new one with a brand new slate. We not holding our new chick accountable for nothing our ex did. That's just not, you know what I'm saying? That's just not honorable. That's not a right way to move. But a lot of chicks do move that way. And we just supposed to just accept it. You know what I'm saying? So now she pressing you whenever you get ready to go out. Now she pressing you because her last dude used to cheat on her. You ain't did shit wrong to, you know what I'm saying, to garner that type of goddamn insecurity, but you still got to deal with it anyway because she's scarred or she's traumatized from what the last dude did. So a lot of chicks don't deal with that type of shit before they jump into the new relationship, and the new dude just got to just suffer for it.
That's true.
Real rap.
That's true, man. That's true, man. So I feel everything about that shit.
Yeah, you're innocent till proven guilty. That's my whole main reason how I move.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna assume anything from you that I had from my past relationship.
exactly. I ain't gonna look for shit.
You ain't
and all that
you
shit.
ain't the same person that I was with beforehand, so I can't give you the same type of thought
Bingo.
process. Say, hey, oh, this is how you gonna move to. Just because you're a female, I know how you gonna move. This how
Bingo.
Yeah,
nah, you gonna show me what you gonna show me.
yeah.
Might do some shit in the dark. It's gonna come to light if it come to light. You know what I'm saying? I can't just assume that you just gonna do me wrong just like somebody else did me.
Exactly.
It's fact. But women do that.
Yeah,
All the time.
Women do that.
And the thing is that they get to write it off as, okay, well, I'm just, I just
paranoid for my
traumatized.
last.
Woman's intuition.
And we just got to accept it. Okay, next question. What do you do when you meet the perfect woman immediately after your glow up stage? How do you handle that?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Shit, you better calm down. Especially during these times, boy. With all these motherfucking, everybody fucking everybody and everybody got STD and corona and shit, boy. You meet the perfect woman, I don't give a fuck where you at. Nigga, you could just be elevating. You better calm your ass down. You better calm down, because, boy, if you lose her, you got to realize you're going to be fighting the uphill battle. Just look at my boy on side me.
Damn.
Must be talking about Kenny.
Him too. He's outside him.
Him too.
He said meet the perfect.
You on the side of him too. He didn't say immediate.
Exactly. I didn't say immediate.
Well, he must talk about B too, because
Hell no. That's why I said, I think that's like the biggest juxtaposition. Nigga, give me some credit for my SAT work.
Man, get your big word ass out of here.
Get your fuck ass out of here.
Spell it. The biggest juxtaposition.
Travis Pockets. He saying big words like that. Oh, he used a big word.
I feel like that's like the biggest juxtaposition as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times when we meet the perfect woman, we be in the middle of a 50-point game, and then it's on us to decide. Okay, do I want to come out of the game right now and sit on the bench with her, or do I want to kind of
see? Back in the day, man, you could stay in the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let her give you some water when you call time out and shit. These days, boy, it get risky, boy.
The perfect woman. Man, ain't nobody perfect in this.
Nah, we ain't talking about. We talking about somebody that meet most of your standards that you're looking for in a guy.
Yeah, like
serious
you looking at her like, damn, she could be. She could be that.
If that's the case, she gonna have her own roster. I believe she gonna have her own roster, and we both gonna have to slowly come out of our stage.
So how would you do it? Is my question. We talking about, again, you in the peak of your prime.
She gonna get most of my attention, and I'm gonna move this the right way. She gonna get most of my attention. I'm still gonna have a roster. I'm still gonna have people I talk to, and still have the one that I fuck with,
right?
Have sex with. But I'm still. She's just gonna be at the top of the list.
Exactly. You just slowing the train down. And
I'm just slowing it down, because you ain't gonna stop shit right off the jump.
Yeah.
Because you say she's the perfect woman, but you don't know that until like later on.
A couple months down the line.
So you gotta go through a little bit.
You gotta go through a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that right off the bat. Like, oh, I really vibe with this girl, but I still gotta see how she moves.
That's true.
How we vibe.
Definitely gotta see how she deal with adversity.
That's true.
Right.
Definitely.
So that'd be the key right there. The adversity.
It ain't gonna be no cutting the shit off. And if I know she the perfect woman for me, then she probably moving the kind of the same way as I move on the same time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna think that she's just some wholesome woman that just. I don't fuck with nobody. I ain't got no roster.
Nobody like that.
Come on.
That's the one that you don't talk to.
If a chick tell you that, she lying. Let me just tell y'all that right now. If a chick tell you, I ain't talking to nobody but you, she a goddamn lie.
If she ain't,
That's
though,
a fact,
if
bro.
she ain't, I still would avoid her. Because that means you the only one that she communicating with. So that means she wants all your time.
That's true too. That's true as
She could
well.
not be having sex with him, but she at least getting some head from at least one of them.
Like most women that you meet that claim they single is fake single. At least they ex is still hidden.
Somebody.
At least. Like the dude that they can't get over. Now, this man might be in a whole nother relationship or whatever, but again, women don't like to add to their body count. So they gonna go with what's familiar. So in between relationships, they falling back on what they are familiar with. And that dude is still hidden until they find somebody that they got damn near certainty as far as a footing in or as far as where this is going. But until they find that, shit. That single is a myth. They are not single, fam.
Exactly. So when you in your prime, boy, just be worried.
You know, she in her prime too. Don't put that against it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta move the same.
Exactly.
Right. Don't pull her out of her prime because you are ready.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Let her finish.
Because you're going to be highly
disappointed.
Y'all boys partying now, man.
That's the truth.
Y'all boys partying.
Bro, that's the truth. Right. Why would you take, that's the same thing. You wouldn't want to be taking out your prime, so why would you take her out of hers?
Thing is, men don't have a choice. We are, majority of the time, when we settle down with a chick, we are being pulled out of our prime.
Exactly. But if you pull her out of hers, bro.
What Kanye said, that's a choice.
Hell no, we not gonna say that on this podcast.
Nah, hell no.
We is not gonna do
Hell
that.
nah.
And
But
y'all
look,
see
though,
that, so
It's just a
anybody's
choice to
gonna be-
come out your prime, though. You either want to be in a relationship with her or you want to keep doing what you're doing.
But a lot of times, men are forced into a relationship. Let's just call a spade a spade.
Hey.
Like a man will be in his prime, and he'll be dealing with a chick that we really like, that we really know is who we gonna be with down the line, and she'll get tired of us, and she'll be like, "Okay, look, either you do X, Y, Z, or I'm out."
I'm out.
And then in our head, we like, well, damn, our roster don't compare to you. So we know eventually you are who we gonna be with. So to appease her,
Otis ain't never had
we'll
that.
do that.
Otis
Right.
ain't never had
Yes,
that.
I have.
That's just real
He never
rap.
had
And I've done that, but at the same time,
Are they here now?
is if they
Are they here
working or
now?
not to-
Are they here now?
you know
well,
what's
then
real
you ain't
fucked
never
up?
had that.
I had it.
Because women can move like that 10 times worse than us.
Of course.
True. That's true.
Really?
Of course.
That is very true.
But they don't.
But
When
Some
they
don't.
do,
Ski
but
that deal.
but it's because what do women aspire for? Women aspire to be in relationships. Men don't.
and they are judged more about how many people they sleep with.
That's very true as well.
Judgment is different. than
Like
women
men,
think.
men out here trying to get this money, and we trying to pull as many bad ones as we can. A relationship is a long way down the priority list. A lot of times, men are just stumble and fall into a relationship. It don't necessarily have. Okay, I wake up. Okay, I want to be in a relationship today. I'm looking for this. Women, on the other hand, they aspire for that. A lot of times, a woman's relationship will define her as a woman. Men don't have that type of pressure.
That's a fact.
That's just real rap.
That's just real.
Yeah, especially woman friends that you get.
Oh, man.
Oh, you acting like a hoe out here in these streets. You ain't
man.
a man.
Ooh, and don't let
Go hit that.
Hey,
My boy.
don't let all her friends be getting married around her.
There's no pressure on you.
my God.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God,
man,
that boy's pardon, man. That boy's pardon,
What's the next
boy.
question? Because that's a little too deep. What's
not
the next-
not only is it pressure on her, but the next nigga she talk to, boy, you gonna be under a lot of fire, boy.
Be around all her friends and they
Nigga.
talking about they wedding and what they
Nigga.
did. and-
When you gonna propose to Shanisha?
Exactly,
It's
nigga.
the what?
Nigga, you gonna be around there just 2 times. That 3rd time, when you proposing to my girl, damn, I just met her 2 months ago.
I'm talking about Shanisha done been the bridemaid to 5 weddings in a row, nigga.
They caught the flower every single
You,
She out there deboing people for that goddamn book.
Boy, you stumble up on that nigga, you are finished. You are finished. You will be forced into that relationship, and she don't give a damn what she got to put up with.
That is key.
I
That's
got me
the
a man.
thing.
That's a good first date question too. That go back to
what's that?
how many of your friends are married? Because that's low key.
What?
That's pressure.
Hell no.
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know about that.
That's
I don't
pressure.
go that far.
That's pressure.
Because a lot of times, like they friends be married, but I mean that don't necessarily mean that's gonna
They happily married.
Yeah, happily married. That's,
We
that's
know a
the
lot of
thing.
we know a lot of friends that got married early on in the stage, and now they coming into they prime, and then now they getting divorces. Yep.
When you say we know a lot of them, how do you know these women?
I know a lot of women that's.
So are you saying that? Never mind. I ain't gonna say
That these
I'm
women
just saying I know a lot of women that's,
Sleazeball kitty.
you know, later on they came into their prime. You know what I'm saying?
And
And they start hitting somebody up,
and they wonder why they call them toxic.
and they.
He wonders why they call them toxic.
I don't do nothing like that. I'm not saying it's me.
Right.
I'm just saying I know some people that's done some things that
Those people
happen.
that done some things,
That
that done some
did.
things, that
You know
done
what
some
I'm
things.
Right. I feel like most men in this situation, most men, I'm just gonna keep it all the way honest, and I may catch a lot of heat for this, but I don't care. This is how most men think, right? Most men, we are in our prime when we meet the woman that we know we are gonna be with. So how we handle that, we'll continue to we'll show interest. We'll let her know that we really see a future with her, that we really like her, but we won't necessarily get rid of our roster immediately because we are in the peak of our quote unquote whole stage. So what happens with that is we are going to keep on exploring these new women that we have opened ourselves up to because we talking about the glow up stage. And we're going to keep it G. Most dudes at one point wasn't pulling what they pulling when they get to their glow up stage. Right? So when you get to that glow up stage and you are experiencing this new influx of women and they are like you was fucking with 5s and 6s, but now you got 8s and 9s in your DMs, you want to explore that. But in the process of exploring that, a lot of times we'll run into the woman that it's perfect. That's the one that we want to be with. And we like, damn, I just got here. I got 35 points in the 3rd quarter.
Third.
You can't wait 2 years.
You can't wait on, you know what I'm saying? So what happens is we'll string her along.
Damn.
It's fucked up, but it's the truth. We'll string her along and explore all of our options with this. I want to get all of my shots up. I got 35 in the third. I'm trying to see how many I can get before this game is over. You feel me? So when I'm at 61, 62, and you putting that pressure on me to settle, I'm going to be way less willing to do it. But in the back of my head, I'm like, please don't leave a nigga. So we're going to do everything that we can to show you that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Yep. And pray
that you keep on walking.
That you keep on walking down.
Don't go.
That's a fact. That's just real rap. That's just honest, man. And I may catch heat, but I don't care. That's the truth.
That's a fact, though.
Get on his ass. Whoever listens to this, get on his ass.
That's a fact, though.
Straight up. Okay, next question. What is your biggest turnoff on a date? The number one thing that you just be like, okay, yeah, nah, this shit over.
I ain't going first. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know, man. I ain't been on a date in so long, man. But these days, if I did,
Hypothetically speaking,
if I went on a first date and your ass couldn't pay for your meal, I'm out.
Snicker.
Wait, is this check together? No. Pay for my side.
You pay for your side.
Hey, and she ate most of these macaronis, so put that on her side.
no, we gonna get canceled.
The first
date.
The first date.
Right.
If they on their phone too much.
I say that.
If you on your phone, we sitting there, we talking, you know what I'm saying, and you on your phone all the time, over and over again, obviously you're not enjoying your time, so I just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's valid.
I can't put up with it.
But see, I'm not even taking nobody on no date that I don't see like that. So we gon'
try this thing around.
What?
Take everybody out.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, so
date.
Okay, so let's fast forward to somebody you do see like that. When y'all on a date, what's something that she does or says that can turn you completely off?
It'll be like Kenny say, on the phone.
Man, don't ride my back. Bitch, find something else. It'd be like Kenny said.
But it's not that. I mean, because like I said, it's shit. If I'm, it's hard because if I'm on a date with him, I'm interested in him already.
I feel
so.
like,
It'll be on the cool. When you like somebody, just being real, you may let certain shit pass. But so it may not be
for me.
bad.
Seriously though, if you embarrass me in public, like you do some crazy shit, like you start going off and shit.
I already know where you
Like
going.
nah,
That's a fact.
I got one.
like I'm gonna kill a date right there.
Too picky. I would say being too picky on the first date.
Oh,
like
nah.
sending the food back for or asking, do they have this? Do they have that? Like too many details, or I don't like this, I don't like that. All them questions and shit. That's too much. Because I mean, every time we go out, that's what you're doing.
That's what you're doing.
And I don't need that. I don't like that.
Yeah,
That's too much for me.
Mine would be showing me insecurity. If we on a date and you taking pictures of the plate on our first date, that's a red flag. If you are name dropping celebrities that you've talked to in the past, that's a red flag. If you ask me questions, I'm gonna give you blunt honesty in the answers. So if you ask me about certain chicks and I see a shift in your mood, we are done. Like just insecurity turns me completely off because I'm the type of guy, like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of lit out here. And you know what I mean?
So fake ass nigga, man. I'm tired of this nigga, man.
So
Shoot this nigga off the map.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't feel a different way if she mentioned the past celebrity she been with? You wouldn't like your attitude, like something. You wouldn't feel like a shift in your way towards it,
honest to God's truth, no, because I'm completely confident in myself. Apparently, that shit didn't work, right? Or we wouldn't be on this date.
What if she said something that you didn't like at all? Like, and then like, this nigga's a lame, and she said that nigga name, you wouldn't be like, that nigga?
Nah.
You wouldn't feel a different way.
Exactly.
If he's a lame,
regardless of what.
No.
That's what you said, though.
Yeah,
but that's your opinion. You feel like he's lame.
If
she said,
if he's a lame and you brag on that, I'm putting you. I'm putting you in the just smashing category. because you name dropping lanes. That mean that your market value is not as high as I thought it was gonna be. My shit is through the fucking roof. Yours is not as high as I thought it was gonna be.
You get the veteran minimum.
That's just honest to God's truth. You asked.
Y'all niggas.
You know what I'm saying? So again, what's big with me is confidence. I'm a nigga that gets a lot of attention. You feel me? And that's why I'm married to who I'm married to. My wife can handle that. You know what I'm saying? So if hypothetically, if I'm on a date and I see that you can't, if we talking about certain things, you asking me questions, and I'm gonna be bluntly honest because I got nothing to fucking hide, and I see that shift in your mood. I see that insecure because women exhibit that extremely transparent, even when they're not trying to. It's still transparent. You can see it when they just you can just see that they feel like they don't measure up to who we talking about. That's gonna make me put you in a whole different category.
They're gonna be a little more quiet.
That's a fact.
It's definitely gonna be a little more quiet. They may have an attitude.
Right.
Then they may start putting on their phone or something like that.
Again,
insecurity is huge. That's up there.
That's real rap. It's calibers of women. Again, shout out to my wife. She can deal with the attention that I bring. A lot of women can't. Let's just be honest. A lot of women can't, which is why they'll be on Twitter talking about, oh, I need me an ugly dude, or I need me a dude that's low key,
insecure.
or I need me a dude.
That's insecure.
That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
Insecure. Then when you
that's
say
what I'm talking about.
Ugly dude, you insecure.
I think that's insecure.
You scared of somebody looking better than you, getting more attention.
Yeah, they need that attention. That's a big thing. I
real.
can't have one attention.
Yeah.
Attention whore. I can't do that.
Man.
Everywhere you go, you need the attention. You can't. I don't fulfill your attention meter. That is a big red flag. Like you need more than me to get your hypes up, your hopes up.
Yeah.
How you feel about yourself? Nah, we gotta cut that off.
Fam, you on the first date and she taking pictures of the plate. Or you on the first date and she got to put everything on Instagram or live or taking pictures. And
First and last.
that's what I'm saying.
Y'all gonna stay there? Check.
No, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat.
No, you can take your shit to go.
Nah, I'm gonna eat right there.
So is everything
eat
on
my
one
food?
ticket? No. What I ordered, I'm paying for. I am gone.
Exactly.
Just send, matter of fact,
Done.
you ain't gotta send it to me. I'll walk with you. Have a good day, baby.
Okay, that brings us to the last segment of the day. This is the Krew Season Advice column. Damn, these are some pretty good ones. So we got some pretty good write-in questions today.
Is anybody anonymous?
Yes, all of them are anonymous actually. Let's just keep it G.
Scary asses.
Okay.
That quick hit's supposed to be 30 seconds, wasn't it? Or
30 seconds.
We was going for 45 minutes.
That's gone.
But that's neither here nor there. We don't never stick to the 30-second rule. So let's get into it. Krew Season Advice segment. The first question is, when you first initiate contact or quote-unquote shoot your shot, what do you say? Or do you ask a question or do you make a statement?
What platform are we on? IG, Twitter, or in person?
Yeah.
Wherever.
Yeah.
The way you shoot your shot is
It's totally different from in
depends on the
person and then
environment.
Game time
Depends on
situation.
the environment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Elaborate. Okay, so let's just.
It's a typical.
It's on social media.
Okay,
How you shooting
on
your shot?
Instagram?
Instagram.
All right, we see a picture. If I see, oh shit, damn it. All right, we on Instagram and I see a picture that, you know what I'm saying? I see somebody I like, I following them. You know what I'm saying? I see a picture I like. I'll be like, hey, you look. I'll send like a emoji, basically. I'll send like a little hard eye emoji or something like that.
Right.
And if they bite with it, okay, then we can have a conversation. Okay, hey, I like this picture or whatever it is. Now, if they don't bite, your shot hit the brim and it went out. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Now, if we on Twitter, you can kind of ease the bug into that. You know, you can see what they tweeting and you can kind of follow along with their tweets. And then if they jump on your tweet, retweet it, and start commenting, then you could follow through with that and then further along get in DMs and start talking through there. That's how I go about it.
I thought you said you don't shoot your shot. They come to you.
Ooh.
Most of the time I don't, but you always got to shoot your shot sometimes.
That's true, though. That's true.
My nigga say I keep the gun clean and ready
Keep
now.
something in the tuck just in
I keep
case.
the gun clean and ready now.
I don't always hit my targets, but shit, hey, sometimes you miss.
That's a fact.
True.
Nigga say I keep the gun loaded, goddamn. I mean, don't you ever think?
Court.
Smooth. How are you shooting? Hypothetically, how are you shooting your shot? If you run into a chick that you interested in,
Sing.
Be honest with you, man. The shit I done seen on social media is this shit. I ain't saying nothing on social media. I rather talk in person. No matter if I liked you like really, really tough, I'm not gonna say shit on social media. You know what I'm saying? Because say a nigga, I done seen plenty of niggas shoot they shot. You know what I'm saying? Dope niggas, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? It be lame, dope niggas, whatever. And they goddamn shoot them down and they throw them on the timeline. Now you the joke of the day.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing blatant like that to just avoid me getting joked on.
You know what I'm saying?
Like niggas be on the DM saying, "I'm trying to eat your ass, baby. What's up?" And you get thrown on the timeline.
Yeah,
you say something
true.
aggressive like that, but if you send a little emoji or something, and she throw you on the timeline, okay. Niggas, how is that gonna affect me?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So if I'm shooting my shot, I'm not approaching blind. First off, it's going to be some type of, prior communication before that.
Three likes on the picture.
Hopefully, we can have some laughs, here and there, to, soften the blow or whatever. But me, I just dropped the number. Here, use it. If you don't want to use it, if you don't want to use it, hey. If you don't want to use it, that's on you, because I'm gonna drop it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So it don't even matter.
He dropping his number off like U.S. mail.
Shoot, like JR said, shoot or shoot.
That's real rap.
0 for 17 and said I'd do it again.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, a man really doesn't really shoot too hard unless he getting his pictures like 3 times in it. Because women are good at that.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
They are not. They don't care about liking 3 or 4 of your pictures in a row to let you know they feeling you.
Yeah, that's true.
They gonna do that because especially when you can't even see what pictures they liking no more.
Right.
They just like 10, 11 pictures in a row. Okay, let me go ahead and
Yeah,
That's true.
my shot.
that is true.
Hypothetically, how I would shoot my shot, right? I would study the woman first. I feel like, especially if it's like social media type of situation, like we got the perfect opportunity to like study what her tweets or study what her interests or like different things that she's attracted to. So I would like learn her. And if she a chick that like get a whole lot of attention, I would like make my interest known and I disappear. And I go ghost, you know what I'm saying? Or if she getting a lot of compliments, I'd be like, Like I'd be like teasing her, like banner often works. A lot of dudes don't really specialize in banner. Like I'm sure everybody at this panel, because we all talk shit. So like women are attracted to that type of situation.
but that don't work for everybody.
True, it don't work for everybody. I mean, we,
Because
we
let's
are
just be
different
real.
leagues, true
You
enough.
can do it. You can do it, and it's somebody else that you're not interested in.
See,
will
I
do
like
it, and
the
it would be
in-person
annoying
shit
as hell.
because I'm so witty. You get what I'm saying?
I definitely love in person.
Like I'm so witty and I'm on my toes. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So in person I can impress anybody. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't in person. It's just
all right.
about timing.
You got to get in front of me. So I like to show you. You got to see me.
It's about timing.
Right.
Like I'm gonna leave you with that impression. Like I really need to explore this. Right. I really need to use this number or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever the case may be. Or I need to give him my number. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I done did that. I ain't even ask for the number. They'll find me somewhere.
It just falling in place.
You get what I'm saying? They'll find me and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll leave that type of impression. So,
See, also in person again is different because on social media, like
anybody can talk behind that phone.
that's what I was about to say. Like the whole premise of it is shallow. So all you got to do is go against the grain in that. If you shooting at a chick that's like getting a lot of likes, getting a lot of comments, whatever, all you got to do is show your interest and then not show interest. Like mix her ass up, confuse her. She used to getting 1 million compliments in her comments. If you comment and say, okay, your ass was, fatter 2 weeks ago. What happened? That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you jump in there and throw that little shot and I see, what is he talking about? Why is he coming in? Nah, you done got her attention. And then from there, you can again engage in banter. That's what's going to get you a lot of these chicks is like being talked to. Wow, they like talking shit. They like that type of thing. Now, if we in person, that's different because you got to be a legit conversationalist, and that's what a lot of dudes is not.
And you got to be able to dance, baby.
That's what I was about to say.
You got to be able to
Look
dance.
here, don't jump in no girl's Instagram and you don't look a certain way and say you fat 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
because you will get exposed.
Exactly.
Makes you of a
When
certain
you
caliber.
when you in person, you can't have 2 left feet, baby.
I think the easiest way to say let your interest know. I'm saying you can leave your number down there and let it be known. If she uses it, she uses it. If she don't,
She don't.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
Don't even jump into it no more.
Also,
When she start using it, now the ball is in your court.
Right,
You could throw it to the side after be like, hey man, I want you before now.
also
Took too long.
yeah. Also, a chick that you gotta convince
You missed your trains.
you don't want no parts of, bro. That's just real. Like anybody that you gotta convince to talk to you or to be with you, cut that off, leave that alone. Because you're gonna automatically be at a disadvantage. Even if she do talk to you, she gonna feel like she's doing you a favor.
Yep.
So with that comes your ass being talked to in a condescending manner. You want to maintain the leverage That's, you know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing about this shit is the leverage. Again, if she's super popular and you talking to her like she's just a regular 4 on a scale of 1 to 10, you feel me? Like, you have leverage in that regard.
And if your fool ass don't have no conversation on social media, please don't look stupid on there. Just wait till you see her in person, my nigga. She gonna show the places she like going out with her friends and shit, and just pop up there every now and again.
True.
And when you see her, send her a drink or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also a lot, like, most women, like, really, like, value being listened to. A lot of dudes don't really put that as high as a priority as it should be. If you listen to a woman and respond like you listening to her, that's gonna put you in a whole different category alone.
Exactly.
Alone. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes just be fascinated with a chick. They just be saying whatever, not really listening. But if you can, like, pay attention to some shit she said and maybe, like, a week later, 2 weeks later, like, do something that shows that you was listening to what she was saying,
Yeah.
that's gonna put you in a whole nother category alone.
Yep. And if you is the type of dude to send a drink, don't ever send a drink to her and her friends. You send it to her personally. You send it to her only.
Why is that?
Because if you send it to her and her friends, they all gonna look at you like you the trick. You don't do that. You send one drink, I don't give a man. Especially if you see her order a drink, you ask the bartender, hey, what's she drinking?
Right.
And you send that over to her only.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That way when she get that drink, you give her that eye contact, she know what time it is.
And then after you send a drink, do not be crowding her ass
At all
night.
At
you
all.
send a
That's
drink and
throwaway
you
money.
disappear.
That's throwaway money. That's throwaway.
Like, make her find you after you send a drink. And you're going to see a totally different result compared to if you send a drink, you watching her drinking, you following her around the club, trying to, like, you looking crazy.
You look
Just
like
send
a
a drink
damn fool, a stalker.
and disappear.
And again, this doesn't work for everybody.
Yeah.
However, shoot within your range.
Especially if you do some fly shit, you send a drink and then you go start dancing on other girls.
Shoot within your range. Shaq wasn't
do some
taking
fly shit.
Shaq wasn't taking 3-pointers. He know his spot was on the block.
That's
Exactly.
the truth.
So
That's a fact.
make sure you shoot within your range. Don't be, you know what I'm saying? Because you will definitely get, women do not have a problem embarrassing you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So just make sure that, you know, you you just have confidence because you can still get embarrassed regardless. It could be somebody fine. It could be in your range and she embarrassed you, but you still got to be confident